can do it. You're doing it. The thought pattern is already there, right? Yeah, man. So we give thanks for that vibration. We give thanks. It is about time now for the Conscious Reggae Party Hour, and we just give thanks for another one. Yeah, when I think about the Conscious Reggae Party and I think about the actual live shows and over the years how many of them we had and how successful they were, we're going to start it soon again. Don't worry about it. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. And then now we have the Conscious Reggae Party Hour on Rootsology. It's a major accomplishment. So we give thanks for all of you who have supported over the years, who have come on, the artists, the promoters, the producers. Wow, so many of you have come through and have done brilliantly. And I'm just really thankful. I really am. It's a minute after the hour of 11 o'clock. And so, yes, sir. Yes, we're technically into the Conscious Reggae Party Hour. We go right through until the 12 o'clock hour, right? So I don't know if there's anyone on yet. I know my co-host is actually over there in St. Croix, and she is doing her presentations there. I don't know if she's got a chance to come on yet. But we're supposed to start out with In the Spotlight with, I tell you, man, this outstanding young lady, Jody Davy, who just is a holistic coach and practitioner. Is she on yet? Yes, there she goes. Or is that Sharon? Somebody's on. That's Sharon, all right? So, okay. I know that Jody's supposed to be linking up with us as well. And Jody Davy is a holistic wellness coach. And she's going to be performing on the herbology stage. And she is a TikTok sensation with over 150,000 followers. That's a big deal. So we're going to be talking to her soon. As soon as she comes up, we'll link up with her, Jody Davy. And we have Sharon Parish Chambers, our co-host for a bit this morning, because she's over there in St. Croix at the conference. So blessed morning, Sister Queen. Okay, we're not hearing her, and she's not in the... Right. All right, not hearing you. Can you unmute your mic?
Blessed love, Sister Queen. It's an honor to represent Roots FM Radio and Carib News World here, right here at the Caribbean Studies Association 47th Conference.
Right. How's it going?
It's going great. The governor just arrived, and he'll be making his remarks now. There'll be a governor's ball later on. And of course, as you know, the theme is transforming our Caribbean. Ayo, ayo, ayo is the native saying. I think ayo means ayo. I'm asking the audience here. What does it mean?
Oh, ago. Okay.
Ago.
Did you call attention to you?
Ago, ame. So they're using their native indigenous word to say they're calling attention to what needs to be done now in the Caribbean. Caribbean peoples need to come together to advocate and to find sustainable solutions to problems, including environment, naturally water shortages. And our governor is here with his audience, or with his team. There are a couple of things I want to tell you in terms of advocacy that has happened here. One of the panels where
go right ahead, my sister.
Can you hear?
Yeah, you have a little background. You have a little background noise, but go right ahead.
Right, they're moving away.
Okay, thank you.
One of the panel presentations yesterday, we had speakers from Bonaire. We have former corporate workers turned activists that has pledged their entire life now to free their country and their people from the tyranny of the Dutch. Since they asked me to tell you that since 2010, after the breakup of the Dutch Netherlands or the Netherlands Antilles, they have been under tyranny, under how would you say, in terms of education, educationally, their native language they use, Papimiento, their native teachers have been replaced by Dutch who've been given incentives to come. Of course, you know that means polluting the people's minds. The borders have been made open so that more Dutch businessmen could come in and own their lands. You know, eventually what that means, the depopulation of the people. After they spoke, persons from Guyana spoke. They spoke their truth about what is happening. French Guyana, how the French are polluting their waters with mercury to steal their gold.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds familiar with what's happening to Cameroon and other French um, countries in Africa. And
Mm-hmm.
also, it reminds us of what Ayana Kwao, the
Mm-hmm.
former UN ambassador, spoke on. She spoke and left the UN, the Africa Union, based on exposing France as a country that has completely emasculated the African nations. What we have, the challenges that were raised here
Mm-hmm.
during this conference, especially in the last 2 days, have given me pause. And I'm sure it would give you to see what we can do to assist our brothers and sisters that are calling for help
Right.
to spread their cause throughout the Caribbean and diaspora,
Mm-hmm.
African diaspora, to
Mm-hmm.
help them to free themselves from this kind of tyranny. So I've asked them to write a declaration based on what they've presented and give that to their advisor, Dr. Corbin, who will be going to Washington, D.C. next week. And I would assist them with that to help to publicize. And perhaps we can give them some interviews as well
Right.
to
Right.
talk about their struggles. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, there's some other positives
Mm-hmm.
where we see that Dr. Chinzira has gone over and above during her presidency from last year, 2023, to this year,
Right.
in designing a program that it in itself creates advocacy and activism in
Mm-hmm.
education, in environment, in just creating, adding music, cultural creatives to this program. It has been well designed,
Yes.
and it is asking us to transform the Caribbean in every way, and that we must not leave here and return to our countries, respective countries, without making some declaration as to what we will do to continue. And in Jamaica, of course, we continue our struggle to
Mm-hmm.
advocate for becoming a republic
Right.
nation of the Commonwealth. It's been a very good conference. This is the fifth day and the last
The
day.
last day. Yes.
And with the governor's presence, it adds a special level of official nature
Mm-hmm.
and support for the CSA, which has never seen this level of commitment from government agencies. And also, the attendance has been great too. They've had
Awesome.
over 200 people
Wow.
here.
Great. Great.
Academicians, we've had our own Michael Barnett,
Mm-hmm.
who presented a great topic yesterday. He was looking at um, carrying on the legacy of reggae music with the incorporation of women from St. Croix, and showed how St. Croix had been carrying the banner and they haven't dropped it in the conscious reggae music
Mm-hmm.
department. I didn't know that St. Croix had so many active entertainers and performers, but he made
Right.
that known and he pledged his
Beautiful.
support to bring them to Jamaica. That
Ah,
was a
nice.
really great presentation.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a presentation by Jelani Naya as well on the ethics of Rastafari.
Great. Great. Great.
Yes,
Awesome.
our Jamaicans have done well here and
Mm-hmm.
added to the diversity in the discussions and the seriousness of this CSA conference. We're very proud to be part of it. And
Oh,
thank you so much for the coverage and
beautiful.
support from
Yes.
Dr. Chen.
Beautiful. So what is going to take place today? If you could just give us a quick rundown of the itinerary for today.
Oh, yes. All right, let's look at day 5. So they had plenaries this morning. Plenaries this morning. They had film arts screening.
Mm-hmm.
University of Chicago people. They have, of course, they're heading towards lunch at this time, but let me just back up. So the film is Sustainable Education.
Mm-hmm.
The chair, Catherine Adams. That's been an ongoing part in the last 2 days, sustainable education and how to reform the education system in these Caribbean island states. But at the point where we are now, we're doing lunch, closing plenary with the governor, media production, Morena Vega, Marta Vega, and
Uh-huh.
Manuela Arcenegas. What they're going to do, they've already pre-broadcast a program that's going to be shown during the lunch hour.
Right.
And this is going to be followed by 6 p.m. awards ceremony and closing gala. Invitation by the Governor Albert Bryan. And they'll have a lime. Of course, we got a Caribbean people got a lime.
Of course.
Gotta live it up.
Yes.
And then those who will stay will go on the tour of the island. I just learned that it's a maroon sanctuary, the entire island of Ai, which is their indigenous name, Ai St. Croix. And it's also UN designated protected sites. So persons who will stay will have hiking and of course shopping and so on.
Beautiful.
But we're at the tail end of the conference.
Yes.
And
Congratulations.
most of it is visual and most of it is networking now and doing the actionable elements.
Right.
We also did a surprise for Dr. Chen, because this is her legacy. We took all the imagery from day one until now, and we put it into a photo montage for her. I think they've added music.
So
she'll play that during the lunch hour.
Oh, okay. To be played.
People will just get to see images that they may not have seen.
Right.
Of all the activities, including a cultural creative event where they had 3 bands. Latino bands, the Mento band. You should hear the Mento, the local Mento.
Whoa!
Only thing we could do.
I know you were dancing up a storm.
Mento, next to them, to infuse more of that our spirit. But they heard the beautiful, vibrant sounds. They did not use a Roomba box like we use, but they had something that scrapes. And made the sounds, and they had 2 banjos.
All right.
And something like a viola or something. Not a viola, but a triangular like instrument, stringed instrument.
Right.
So we've had a little bit of everything.
I see that, and you look well, and you're having a good time.
Very good representation of Caribbean people.
Beautiful.
Universities from across America. For this particular CSA. And I think when the curtains go down this evening, Dr. Chen would be memorable, would be remembered as one of the most effective presidents of the CSA term. Also, she's going to videotape one of the eldest living members.
I saw that on social media. Yeah, I saw her. His message
will be brought to this evening's event.
Great. All right.
So I'll just email you a portion of what will happen and email your portion of the dinner and the dessert.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, my sister. So when are you coming home, man? We have so much to do here as well. We have so much to do. We're wearing so many different hats, but I don't know when you'll be home, but thank God for technology.
Just back to you in the Roots FM studio.
Yeah, thank you. Are you hearing me? Thank you so much.
Sharon Oshun.
Yes.
Reporting live from the Caribbean Studies Association, St. Croix, St. Croix, U.S., Virgin Islands of the U.S.
Thank you so much, Oshun. Thank you so much. Sharon Chambers reporting there. Of course, the conference comes to an end today. And she just gave an updated report. She should be back in Jamaica by next week, hopefully. But doing a very good job. And we want to hail up once again Dr. Shenzira, for the great work that she's doing as well. All right, we do apologize. There's some technical issue here with the program. Not on Zoom yet. Well, we were on Zoom, but we're not on Facebook. We do apologize. Some of you are asking what's going on. And we're hoping that we can get it resolved as quickly as possible. All right. So, do we have someone else on Zoom yet?
Yes.
All right, great, finally. And we just want to get them on Facebook. We want to get her on Facebook. That is the critical part right now. Greetings, my sister Jody. How are you? Are you hearing? Greetings.
She's on
Greetings. Can you unmute your mic? All right. We're seeing you, but we're not hearing you. We're not hearing you. Can you unmute your mic? Hello? We hear something, but we're not hearing her. Hey, Jody? We're not hearing you, my sister. Can you speak? Are you hearing me?
She seems not to be hearing.
Hello? All right. I don't know what's going on. It's 60 minutes after the hour of 11 o'clock. She's obviously there, but not hearing. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? All right, I'm going to take a quick break because obviously she's not hearing me. I'm seeing her. She's there, but I'm not hearing her. I'm not sure if she's hearing me. So it's 17 minutes after the hour of 11 o'clock. And once again, I say I do apologize for these technical difficulties. But these things do happen sometime. All right, going to take a quick break and come right back. Soon come.
Denise, Isis Miller with Rootsology, which is the in-week thriller from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Miss Harry said it never go to all weekend. We have food for thought, your health is a wealth, then love bus, that is a must. I know, idiot thing that. Then we close it off at the end of the week with Fire Friday, which are the talk of the street. Rootsology, me say ya Rootsology. Rootsology, me say ya Rootsology. Isis Miller. Isis Miller.
You're listening to Roots 96.1 FM, owned and operated by the Mustard Seed Communities, giving voice to the voiceless.
Get the real inner city community news and be informed. You can do all that and more on City Beat, Monday to Friday at 12:45 p.m. on Roots 96.1 FM. City Beat puts you in the know and keeps you rocking in a world of knowledge. So let City Beat catch you on Roots 96.1 FM, Monday to Friday at 12:45 for City Beat. City Beat is the pulse of the city, so don't miss it. Monday to Friday at 12:45 p.m. on Roots 96.1 FM.
Poetry jam. You have raspberry jam, you have guava jam, you have pineapple jam, but nothing no sweet like poetry jam and Roots 96.1. Every Monday evening from 6 till 8, Isa Char will tell you that straight. Poetry jam. Poetry jam. Roots 96.1.
All right. I'm hoping that we get this thing resolved, and I'm hoping that Jody can hear me. Jody, are you there? Hello? Trying to get Jody Davy. I am not. Hello, Jody, are you there? Hello? Just saw her a while ago. I'm still not hearing her. Hello? All right, so we're going to wait a bit to see if Owen, who's on the road, can resolve the situation for us because we are having a bit of a predicament here. All right, Jody? See that she's still on Zoom, but we're not getting her. We're not seeing her. Oh, boy. All right, so we want to say thanks again to the wonderful team of ITO Food Fest who had their launch a couple days ago. And it was a successful launch. We saw artists come through, like, of course, Agent Tasco. We saw Iwayne, Dangio, who we're supposed to be speaking to in just a moment as well. And, speakers, Dr. Kerry Wallace, who gave an extremely outstanding presentation there. And just the whole ambiance of where we were at the at Devon House. Hello? I'm almost like I'm speaking in the background. Yeah, Devon House at the Edward Siaga Suite. Beautiful ambiance. Veggie meals on wheels. Oh my gosh. And all the chefs that were there. Chef Levy, we felt like Ari Satan was there, even though he wasn't. He gave a video presentation. And just the likes of, oh my gosh, Wow. Safe Soil Jamaica, Theo Chambers, who was there representing, as well as I said, Chief Troy, Cushites, were also there with a delectable vegan dishes, and Paula Herlock. Ah, boy, what a great presentation it was. So we know on the road leading up to, of course, the great ITIL Food Fest coming up shortly, all right, on the 15th of July. Now, we're supposed to be speaking to one of the presenters who's going to be on the Herbology Meets Rootsology stage. Not hearing her. We're seeing her but not hearing her, and I'm almost sure it's on our side that we're having this problem. Jody Davy. Still not seeing her, still not hearing her. We want to say thanks again to Sharon Paris Chambers, who, did her presentation from St. Croix, and we're looking forward to doing Jody in just a moment, and also doing as well Dan Gio, who's supposed to come up shortly, all right? So, I think we're going to have to take another break, all right, and see, what is going on, and see how we can rectify this as quickly as possible. So sorry. Really apologize for this. But as I said, these things do happen sometime. Soon come.
He just connected it.
Miller with Rootsology, which is the in-week thriller from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Miss Harry said it never go to all weekend. We have food for thought. Your health is your wealth. Then love bus. That is a must. And no idiot thing that. Then we close it off at the end of the week with Fire Friday, which are the talk of the street. Rootsology, me say your Rootsology. Rootsology, me say your Rootsology. Isis Miller. Isis Miller.
You're listening to Roots 96.1 FM, owned and operated by the Mustard Seed Communities, giving voice to the voiceless.
Get the real inner city community news and be informed. You can do all that and more on City Beat, Monday to Friday at 12:45 p.m. on Roots 96.1 FM. City Beat puts you in the know and keeps you rocking in the world of knowledge. So let City Beat catch you on Roots 96.1 FM, Monday to Friday at 12:45 for City Beat. City Beat is the pulse of the city, so don't miss it. Monday to Friday at 12:45 p.m. on Roots 96.1 FM.
Poetry jam. You have raspberry jam, you have guava jam, you have pineapple jam, but nothing no sweet like poetry jam and Roots 96.1. Every Monday evening from 6 till 8, Isa Char will tell you that straight. Poetry jam. Poetry jam. Roots 96.1.
It's a time of spiritual enrichment. Yes, tune into the Enrichment Gospel Hour every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern with highly favored Blake as we strive to enrich your lives through music, prayer, and the inspired Word of God. We also have live interviews with gospel ministers as they share their ministry. Tune into Roots 96.1 FM and Roots FM on YouTube and Facebook. Tune in and be blessed.
All right. I'm just hearing that Jody can hear me. Jody, can you come? If you can hear me, please let us see you at least. I know you're still there on Zoom. If you can hear me, please come up, and also let's see if we can hear you now. All right? Jody? Okay, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what's happening. I'm just hearing that you can hear me. I was just told that, so I don't know what's happening, why you're not answering me. Oh boy. 25 minutes after the hour of 11 o'clock. Yeah, 25 minutes gone in the program. All right. And we have not gotten anywhere, really. We do apologize. And I'm going to try and see if I can call her, if that can happen. All right. Let's see. And, this has never happened before. But we're going to see how we can resolve it. There's always a way to do things in one way or the other. All right, let me see if I can get her on the phone. Let's try. Yes, you're in tune. Let's see if she can hear. Are you hearing me now, Jody? Are you hearing me? Hello? I don't know. I mean, everything is up. Everything is on. I don't know what's going on. Are you hearing me? Oh, she declined the call. Miss seeing you, Jody. I'm seeing you. I don't know what it is. Is your mic unmuted? This is strange like I mean strange. Strange like I mean strange. I don't know. Try calling her again.
Oh.
Hey, Jody?
Hi.
Oh, I'm hearing you now. Okay.
Yeah, we're on a WhatsApp call though.
Well,
I think.
but I don't. Well, funny enough, I'm hearing you and seeing you. I don't know if what that represents, but I'm hearing you and seeing you. You know, so we just
Are you
stay,
hearing me now?
yeah, stay where you are. Yeah, just keep on doing what you're doing because I'm hearing and seeing you now. Sorry about that. Our technical manager is out of studio at the moment, and there seems to be an issue. You understand? So, are you hearing me? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Yes.
The call ended abruptly.
All right. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there. Just stay right there. How are you doing?
All right. I'm doing great. Should I stay on Zoom?
Just stay the same, everything. Yeah, so we can see you at least, because we're seeing you. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Stay there as well. We apologize for this technical problem, but it's good to have you. Yeah, it's great to have you. And I'm just so excited to have you on and for you to talk about your holistic journey and your experiences and so forth. Tell us how you got into this particular lifestyle of holistic practicing. Hello? Hello? All right. Let me see what is happening here, because I don't know. Me have to go burn out the devil right as I know. Trust me. All right, just stay right there. Let's see how we can do this. Jeez, I don't think this ever happen. Owen, you watch me or you? Owen, may I tell you? All right, let's see. All right. Hello? All right. I have to take up my doctor wiring. From my bomb and everything like this. All right. I have to take up my last resort, my plan B, C, D now. Thank God I have a little technical stuff. Hello? Hello, Jody? Jody, did you disappear? All right, let's see how we can get Jody up. Not Jason. We're not ready for you yet. Jason Grant?
Hello?
Yes, all right. Here we go again, my sister. Big time apologies. You hearing me now?
I'm not hearing you so clearly. Hold on.
Not hearing you so clearly. All right. Still not hearing me? Are you hearing me better now? 11:30. We lost her again. All right, trying one more time. Hey, Jody? All right, we're trying to reconnect. Oh, boy. Jody, I tell you, man. No, sir. All right. It's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. All right, Jody? Hello? Mm-mm. Folks, you ever seen anything like this on your man? From where the conscious reggae party? Hey, Jody.
Hi.
Oh gosh, man, please, let's do this. All right.
I logged out Zoom though.
You
It's
lost
fine or
Zoom?
should I log back on? I
Yes.
logged off there.
Oh, you logged off there. All right, all right. If you logged off there, maybe it will make it a little easier on this side. But we'd still like to see
Okay,
you.
no.
Would have nice to see you anyway. Yeah, but tell us about your
All right.
journey, and how you got involved in this holistic journey.
Well, my journey began. I actually started on this journey through sickness, right? So
Through your
I
personal
left
sickness?
yes. So I was sick. I had low blood pressure, low blood count. I was overweight and I had severe symptoms of PMS. So those are all the severe symptoms of premenstrual syndrome.
Yeah. It's
I
a
had
list of
all of those.
things. Mm-hmm.
Oh, trust me. And later down, I began to have issues with my eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going blind somewhat.
What?
But
And she laugh. You said you're
yes,
going blind and you just laugh. Wow. Jesus.
because my eyesight is actually like 98% better now, just by
Wow.
using a few flashlights.
Wow.
Yes. So I wasn't living in Jamaica at the time when the major health issues started to affect me.
Where
Because
were
when I
you?
was in
Where were you
Jamaica,
living?
I was living in Curacao at the time.
Okay.
So when I was in Jamaica, I only knew of my low blood count because I was taught, and growing up, it's hereditary because it runs in my family bloodline. So
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have it too. So that was what I knew. So that was the only health concern apart from, reproductive health issues. Like I used to have like reoccurring yeast infection.
Right.
I used to struggle with that a whole lot in Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after I left Jamaica and I went to Curacao, I think a little over a year, low blood count started to affect me. At one point, I had to take time off from work for that because I was literally laying on the bed and I was fainting. I'm on the bed and I felt as though I was fainting. So I knew that was the issue. So I went to the doc and my blood count and my blood pressure was extremely low. So I
Yes.
went on some greens, was doing, the beetroot and those kind of
Right,
stuff to kind
right.
of bring it back out. So I did that, but at that time I was just eating from the norm of diet that was passed on to me, just like the standardized American diet. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know anything about eating a lot of fruits, drinking a lot of water, drinking your herbal teas and those stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started to develop the symptoms of PMS, like I had mood swings from 0 to 100 in a split second. I had awful cravings. I was emotional. I was depressed at one point. I had suicidal thoughts
Really?
because I was depressed. It was awful. Every single month, almost every single day of my life, I was like a zombie living in a body that I wanted out of.
Oh my gosh.
The
So
only
what were your
symptoms I
eating?
didn't-
What was your eating situation like? Were you vegetarian? What were you eating at that time?
At that time, I was eating everything: the
Mm-hmm.
beef, the pork, the dairy, the fast food, the sodas. I wasn't
Everything.
drinking a lot of water. I was eating everything because this was what was handed down to me. So I didn't know any better
Right,
at the
right,
time, right?
right.
And as the months progressed and I started to get worse, I was like, no, I need to find out what's wrong with me because having constant headaches, getting up and I feel as though a truck run over my body, I have zero energy. Those kind of stuff. You have upset stomach and you're not pregnant. You want to throw up, have my head in the toilet for days
Oh my
and nothing
gosh.
coming up because my stomach was upset. I was like, no, something is definitely wrong. So I went to Google because that was what I knew. I went to Google and I started to read and I self-diagnosed myself with PMS. But when the symptoms began to get worse, like every month the symptoms began to get worse,
Yes.
I was like, no, man, something else is wrong.
Of
And
course.
from going on Google again and reading a little bit deeper, I recognized that I had the severe symptoms. The only symptoms I didn't have was the diarrhea and the constipation. Well, I was constipated, but I didn't know at the time. But for me, I was going like once per day, so it's okay,
Right,
right?
right.
So,
Wow.
what prompted me to actually go into a doctor was like my head was paining me for almost 2 weeks, and I was like, you know what, something is seriously wrong and I don't know what's wrong, it better I go to them because they are the professionals. They should be able to fix what's wrong with me because I was
Right.
desperate at this time.
Mm-hmm.
At this time, you know, I was following persons on Facebook and so was sharing information about Dr. Sebi's work and
Yes.
changing their diet. They fix what was wrong with them. So in the back of my head, I was like, so if they change their diet and they fix what was wrong with them, then I can
You
do
can
the
do it
same and
so.
fix
Of
what's
course.
wrong with me.
Of course.
Right? So I went to the doc. I didn't allow her to diagnose me or anything. I said, Doc, this is what I have. These are my symptoms. And she confirmed that I had severe symptoms of PMS. And she said, well, you have two options. Option one, you can go and have another baby and hopefully the symptoms will go away. Or option two, you can go on birth control. At that time, option one was not an option for me because I was in a foreign land and I'm not ready to have another baby.
Right.
So I said, okay, give me the birth control. So I don't remember the name of the pill, but it was pill. I took those pill and less than a month I had to get off those pill because they started to create other issues in my body.
Side effects.
You know,
Yes.
Right. I started to look extremely pale, you know, and some of the symptoms were subsiding, to be honest. But how I looked physically, I was like, no, this is definitely doing something else and not really
Right.
fixing what's wrong. So
Right.
I took up the initiative. I said, you know what, I'm going to change my diet. So that was what I did. I gave up beef and pork first because for me, those wasn't hard because the beef didn't taste like beef in Jamaica. The pork didn't taste like pork in Jamaica. And when you're in Kyoto, you see the pork eating, the hogs eating garbage and all of those.
But they do
stuff.
that
And I
in
was like,
Jamaica
you
too.
know,
Don't think so them not do that in Jamaica too. Maybe you never see them, but them
yeah,
eat the
them
garbage
do
same
it.
way in Jamaica.
Right, but you
Maybe
know,
not.
in Jamaica, them actually, them have most of the pigs in pig pen and them feed them, right? So I was like, I made the transition. When I removed those, I started to eat more fruits and vegetables, and I started
Right.
to drink a lot more room temperature water. It
Water.
was hard for me to drink the water,
But you have to force
because I
yourself.
wasn't somebody who was drinking it. So, you know, I had to force myself, and I recognized that over time I began to feel better. All the symptoms didn't go away, but I started to lose weight, you know, and I started to feel a little bit better in my body. But the severe mood swings were there just the same. And I was like, I could be here in a minute, and less than a minute, I'm from 0 to 100, like I transform into somebody else that I didn't even recognize. And you know, and persons around me felt that, especially my boss at the time. You know, Rose, if I hear this interview, I apologize, but I had no control over that. That was what I thought.
Right.
So I stayed consistent with the diet change, and eventually I gave up dairy products, and it took me over a year to give up chicken. And you know, I was just eating fish at the time.
Were you still you're still back in Jamaica at that time?
No, at that time I
Curacao.
wasn't in Jamaica.
Oh, you're
yet.
still overseas.
I was still in Curacao, and in Curacao you don't have access to a lot of herbs, so I was feeding on aloe vera and neem because
Right,
everyone
neem,
who
but those
was
are excellent
aloe
products.
vera-
Those are excellent products.
I fed on aloe vera almost every morning. I drank aloe vera in the morning and I drank it in the evening.
Right.
And I did a lot of green juice
You're on
because
the
I
right
had
track.
a tummy. I was bloated, and I was like, you know, when I came across some info like green juice will help with the high tummy, so I was like, I'm gonna do this green juicing.
Right.
And I was doing it for like a month, and I was looking and I was like, so how does this thing work? I don't see where it's helping my tummy, but I followed through just the same because I was feeling better in my body.
Right.
And one day I literally stepped out of the shower, and when I looked down again, and I was like, but where's my tummy? There's no big bloated tummy here anymore.
Jody.
So I was like,
Jody, you know, say
Yes,
we're going to have to stop at this point because we're not a guest. But guess what I'm going to do? We're going to leave. What they call this, a quick cliffhanger. When you leave people waiting with bated breath to hear what you're going to say next. So I'm going to have you on for part 2 next week, and you talk
All right,
about also your influences on TikTok and how you have how much followers?
150 something followers. That I'm grateful
150,
for.
150,000.
Yes, a little over 156,000. I think.
156,000 followers on TikTok. So we'll have to start with you again next week
Wow,
on the
that's a
conscious.
lot.
That's a lot. And it's mainly because of your holistic practitioning now and your coaching, right?
Right, just me sharing my life story and inspiring
Wow.
persons, and they gravitated
Wow.
towards me naturally.
That's great.
Awesome.
That's great.
So we're going to have part 2. That's my co-host
That's
in the
great.
background
That's
saying,
great.
you Mo just saying that's
Thumbs
great.
up
That's
to you,
great.
my dear.
So we're gonna have you
Thank
back
you so
next
very
week.
much.
We're
You're
gonna have you
welcome.
next and have you on Zoom. It's our side, you know. It's an issue we had on this side, and we do apologize to our listeners and to you. But at least I was able to get some of the information on the phone. So as I said, next week on Friday, again at 11 o'clock, we do a part 2, and you're gonna be on the Herbology Meets Rootsology stage at, of course, ITEL Food Fest coming on the 15th of July. We're excited. We're looking forward. We want to hear about your 150,000 TikTok followers next week as well, and as your journey continues. Okay.
Thank you so very
And
much for
thank
having me. And
you.
thanks. And I want to say thanks to Felicia and Michael for
Oh,
opening up these doors for me.
oh
I know she's
yes,
listening.
yes, she's listening.
She
She's
sounds so humble
and you look
and
so
nice.
beautiful.
I
You
like
look so
that.
beautiful. Look at you. You're healthy. You know.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah,
I've come a very far way.
yeah, man. Bless you. So we see you next week. All right.
Yes, for sure. Thanks for having me.
All right. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Pays to be humbly.
Wow. Yeah, man. I tell you, and she is just. She's gonna be she's a holistic coach, but she's just basically telling her story.
Right.
Is what it is, and she she garnered these 150,000 followers. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So we thank her, and we're looking forward to seeing her on the Herbology Meets Rootsology stage. No, I don't know if we're on Zoom again. No, look here, hello. I feel a problem from man in.
But listen to me now.
Where in there?
Where am there?
Yep, I got beat him, you know.
Where is he?
On the road. But let's see. Let me.
Wow. But we have. Who is that behind you?
Says, I don't know. I don't see nobody. No, we have Dwight. We have Dwight in studio. We have
Greetings, Dwight.
Yeah,
Greetings.
Dwight is here. Dwight
Yes.
works at Roots. You know, Dwight has his own program on Sunday as well.
Oh, nice.
But listen, let me go because we're behind like wow. I think we have to cut off one of the persons, but it shall not be our artist coming up now. I think we're okay now. I think Dan Gio is on Zoom. Greetings.
Turn on your mic.
Unmute your mic, please.
Yes, unmute, not turn on. Unmute. Thank you.
Hello, are you hearing me?
Let's speak the language.
Are we gonna go through this again?
There's some serious stuff happening, guys, because of the weather conditions.
Oh,
So-
that's what you.
No.
That's what you.
No, it's true.
Okay.
So Flow and Digicel has been going through some. You know when rainfall in Jamaica, all kind of things happen.
Oh
Should
boy,
it be
foolishness.
so? Like go away, all kind of things happen. Water all go away when rain fall in Jamaica. Don't know why.
No goals have been set up. What that mean? I don't know. Hello, are you hearing me, David?
You want to call him on WhatsApp to see if he's...
Oh boy.
Call him and see if you can get him on WhatsApp.
Obviously, he's not hearing because he would have answered. Or, all right, let me see.
Well, I'm
So what's
sure.
going on with you? We can't have that here.
I'm giving thanks, and I'm here. I just
Look here
met-
now. We had a piece of lunch there, yes, man.
Listen, I heard about it.
It was absolutely
listen,
outstanding.
I saw-
Olutu was there.
He told me. He just
Oh
told
my
me.
God, he
and I
was
also saw
got our interview.
Theo with his two students.
Yes.
Right, and we sat and had a conversation.
He told me he had a wonderful
Yeah, man,
conversation.
definitely, and it is always so good to see Theo.
Yeah, man.
But
the
you know what?
guru.
As we continue to do good in our neighborhoods, as my mother would call it, I'm really happy that I'm a part of this platform because, listening to that young lady just now and to just know that she never planned anything, Dwight. Dwight, how you doing? You hearing me? She never planned anything, She just using her skills and her story. I don't even want to say skills. She just was telling her story. She just been telling her story and people
All right, let me
have
see.
been. You get him now?
All right. Hi, Dangio.
Yes.
Okay.
We're not hearing you. Greetings, my brother. We have the Zoom up, but we're seeing you up. But is your mic unmuted? I have you live on WhatsApp in the studio. But did you hear me at all on Zoom?
No, I didn't hear you at all. It's like your mic was muted.
No, my mic was up. You still on the Zoom?
Yeah, I'm still on the Zoom.
All right.
Unmute.
Can we see you at least so we can even do the interview with you being on WhatsApp? Is that possible?
On Zoom.
You can't see me now?
Not yet. It's not seeing you yet.
Okay.
And you sure you're unmuted, right?
Yeah.
All right, seeing you now. Seeing you now.
All right, so
All right, seeing you now. So
we can
right.
hear him on
So
WhatsApp.
we're hearing you on
I'm
WhatsApp
seeing
and
you
we're
on
seeing you on Zoom.
Wow, that's different.
Talk about technology. No, sir, but it's happening. We have to make it happen one way or the other. Bless up yourself and thank you for being so patient. We've had some issues. My co-host said because of the rain. I don't know.
I believe.
Our chief IT person is not in studio. So anyway, we're moving right along. How you doing, my brother?
Hello.
Why am I not hear you? Not hearing you now. Mm-hmm. Not hearing
Oh,
you.
you can hear me now?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you now. Yeah.
All right. Yes, I was just saying that I'm here giving thanks for life, health and strength, and to be here on this wonderful platform talking with the great Isis Miller,
Oh,
Yeah, man, we give
I'm
thanks,
humbled.
Yes,
Yes. Your performance on Wednesday at the launch, ITIL Food Fest launch, was really outstanding, And I've been hearing so many people speak about you. I knew of you some years ago, and of course, I was reminded about who you were when we had a conversation more so, But you've obviously, you've obviously been honing your skills by your performance and also by your lyrical content. Where are you now, you would say, or how would you describe yourself now, in terms of where you're at in your career?
All right, where I'm at right now, I'm further embedded deep within the roots.
Aye.
Yeah, because we've been watering the roots for over the years, and we're just digging deep and deep and deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I know the great book says singers and players of instruments shall be dear.
That's right.
We're trying our best to make sure that the music is positive and it's raw, current, and it's live. Because if it's not live, it's dead,
That's right.
So yeah, we make sure it's live at all given point in time,
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Tell us about your beginnings in the music world. How did you get, involved in music?
All right, so music is really a hereditary vibe in my family. I grew up seeing my father, my mother, my cousins, my grandmother singing and playing drum and all of these things. So
hey, nice.
It was a simple transition for me.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up as a youth, listening all type of different genres, from reggae to souls to Motown, finest, and all of those great works.
Yes, similar to what I went through when I was growing up. Yes, nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the real part of the root was really in church, Rallington Town, Seventh-day Adventist Church. As a young youth growing up singing on the church choir, that's where we really get the real love for it.
Yes.
And to also develop the work ethic of going to rehearsals, practicing, performing live and all of those stuff. So yeah, that is really the root there for me. Getting started in the music,
Awesome. The name, Don Gio. How did you get the name? Where did that come from?
All right, so Giovanni is my middle name.
Mm-hmm.
Zine. So we just put the Don on it.
Why the Don though?
Yeah.
But originally it was Don Giovanni.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you a joke about that. That name was causing a lot of confusion, especially on stage shows, because when the MCs them call me up, they usually say Dan Giovanni, Dan Da Vinci, Dan Gigolo. So me have to say,
what?
Gigolo?
I have to cut off the Vanny and make it the Dan Gio, so
I
it's easy to digest. And
yeah.
Me I tell you.
Jeez, I want them just can't read, yeah. Sure. Because me like the Don Giovanni, and I think I remember that old idea of when you had that name, Don Giovanni. Me like that name there.
Don Giovanni.
Yeah, man. Me like it. My co-host
True.
had a question or a statement.
Why the Don though? What's the meaning behind the Don?
The Don?
Mm-hmm.
It's really based on the 12 tribes of Israel,
Okay.
You come from the tribe of Dan?
Yeah.
Like myself, you're October 19. What's your date of birth?
The 20th.
The day after me.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yes.
It's important. Why I ask, because persons might not know. You understand? So it's a teaching moment. So persons might associate the Don with, our Don man culture. So them not understand another DON. Them not understand that. So that's why I asked, because I know the answer would have been what you told me or told us. But
Yes,
you know,
right.
yeah. So
It's really Dan,
right.
D-A-N, yeah,
Yeah,
from
but
the
you
tribe
know
where
how
Dan.
so
Oh,
D-A-N,
yes.
you know?
done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dan
right.
Giovanni.
Them
or
just say,
Dan
oh,
Gio.
I'm done up the saying and him run community. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's a
But Dan
teaching moment.
Giovanni.
It's a teaching moment. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So
Yes,
how
right.
did you
Yes,
get
right.
because so many other persons like a Jamexi and everybody else are so excited about you and you know what that you're on. How did you get linked up with the
Yeah.
ITIL Food Fest event?
It's really my manager and a Jason Grant, you know.
Hey
Came in
Jason, I
contact
know
with
Jason
them.
for a long time. I haven't seen
Yeah,
Jason in a while though. Where has he been? In America? Africa? Where?
oh, but Jason in the roots, man. We
True.
just deep in the roots, working
Yeah.
on our craft and you know.
Hard worker.
Yeah,
Always has
man.
great artists.
Trust me, for real,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how the link came across, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we give thanks. We give thanks for the opportunity to be on the platform because when you talk about ITAL, you know, it's not just food. People might think it's just food, but it's really a way of life, a movement, the way how you
That's
Absolutely.
right.
move,
That's right.
your way how you think, the tradition and the culture, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that Rastafari represent at every given time.
Yes. Yes.
ITAL, yeah,
Ital,
man, you know.
Ital, well vital, yeah, man. So
Yeah, yes,
what
sir.
are you looking forward to most of all, on the 15th of July in terms of your performance? You know, what do you have in store without giving away too much?
We just have some nice rootical vibration for the item, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. We'll be performing some new tracks from our upcoming album called Proactive Revolution. Straight
Mm.
deep roots, you know. And it's ironic that right now we're at roots, you know.
That's right, a divine
Yeah.
intervention, man. Mm-hmm.
So we are water the roots July the 15th, man, and we are burn down the field and we are clear the field and we are plant some new roots and we are water it, you know.
Yes.
Nice.
So it's a
Yes.
purge and a
Nice.
procreation vibe where
Cleansing and
positivity
purging.
is concerned, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, man. Love the vibration. So you say you have a new album coming out or EP?
Yeah, man, we have a new album coming out in August, early August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Proactive Revolution,
It's
produced by House
proactive. Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
Zine. But right now, we have an EP that's been released last year called Emotional Tide. It's
Mm-hmm.
going on very well, you know, especially in Nigeria and Ghana
What?
and Poland, but mostly in Nigeria, though.
How you
Yeah,
make
man,
those
and I think
links? Oh, over on the continent there. How were those links made?
it's really through marketing, you know, and a lot of sponsorship ads
Yes.
and Instagram and YouTube and based on the statistical report, we can know that all right, these are the demographics.
Right.
The diaspora over here, so
Mm-hmm.
the age group between X and Y. So we just tune into that. I will just promote that based on the report we get, you know.
Good for you. And it's good to have good management when you're doing things like that, so they're aware of the landscape,
Yes,
the musical landscape. You know. So yeah, that's
definitely,
always a good vibe. Yeah, man. I want to
definitely.
say, thank you so much. We just, we really love to see and hear the young artists coming up and them love to talk some rumor, some big myth about reggae dead. I Mr. Dan liars, man. But reggae dead. How reggae for dead? Reggae can't dead.
Reggae can't dead. Nah,
Can't
man,
dead.
I don't want to you know,
See
the
the
heartbeat, you
heartbeat.
know.
Heartbeat.
Yeah,
So
can't dead.
that mean everybody go dead then. Cause if you're not a heartbeat, nobody's gonna be
True,
around.
true.
Yeah.
True,
So
true.
we're just grateful and thankful to the likes of yourself who recognizes that, you're still going to put out good music. You're going to still have energy. You're going to educate yourself about your culture, about your history, about the music, So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, it's a good look to see the young. We always love, see the young people, them, come through and I do good works. Yeah, man. Always love that. So,
Man,
keep it up.
devices, man.
Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Keep on doing what you're doing. And we're looking forward to seeing your performance at July the 15th at Plantation Cove, ITIL Food Fest. We're looking forward to that for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Anyone you want to bless up before you go?
Yeah, man, bless up everyone, man. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know, say, let nature read is such a great feeling, bless up the Most High, Jah Rastafari. I don't know, Empress Menin for balance the scale of life, because it's O to I all the time, masculine to feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Big up yourself to the ISIS, because
Give
I want
thanks.
to tell you, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here,
Honor to
speaking with the
have
I,
you.
and, for also all our vibes with the I one night, because we look up to you,
Oh,
look up to the ISIS, because he's really deep in the roots, you know.
Give
So
thanks.
we give young all the time for all of the advice, all of the good energy and the opportunity for really showcase the talent, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man. We
Yes,
do give
I.
thanks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I look up to you too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Cause it's all about the learning, you know, and it's reciprocity. I learn from you, you
That
learn
is it.
from me, and that's where the growth is.
Yes.
Yeah. So I accept that
Yes.
with humility, you know. Yeah, man.
Yes, I.
So give
True,
out your
true.
social media handles, please.
Yes, most definitely. So you can find Dangio on all social media platforms by typing in Dangio Music. That is DANGIOMUSIC. You know, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything.
Everything.
Dangio Music.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, great. Bless up yourself, you know, my brethren. Give our thanks. Keep up the great work. We love what you're doing. And yeah, we're very enthusiastic about seeing you perform live on the stages of Ital Food Fest on the 15th of July, 2023.
Yeah, man. It will be
Alright.
epic, man.
All
Yeah,
right.
man. Give
It
thanks.
is. It is, you know. All right. Bless
Yeah.
up and give thanks again.
Blessings,
Yes.
man.
All right.
Yeah,
Take
man.
care.
That's
I know you had to go to work, but so thanks for the extra time. I know we went over a bit because of the late interviewing, but thank you so
yeah.
much.
All
Yeah.
is well, man. All is well, man. You
All
don't
right.
have to make time, you know. Have to make time.
That's right.
To
That's
be
right.
out there, you know. Yes, sir.
Bless up. Give
Yes.
thanks. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Rastafari.
Rastafari. Dan Gio. You know, me just love the young artists them when they come through and just, you know, great lyrics, doing good works, and yeah,
That's
it's
it.
a good vibe.
That's it. That's what you touched on, because you have a lot of good, you have a lot of good music, but the artists are not living up to what they're singing. So once I am big, if you're a good artist and you're not living up to what you're singing, I don't want to hear you, because as a person who's in the schools and in the community, you are the leaders of our young people. You are the leaders of the
Right.
people. So when you said that, once they're doing the good works behind their music, it's very important. So I love that. I respect that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, we have about 3 minutes left. So I just wanted to say to you that, yeah, once again, Ital Food Fest launch was a bomb. We got so many good reviews. It's the Glean and the Observer, you know.
Nice.
Lots of things
So
happening.
the 15th is actually,
The date of the
and
event.
that is going to be on a Saturday.
It's a Saturday and it's at Plantation Cove, Priory St. Anne.
So just book me for that, okay?
Yes, and you know we're gonna have the herbology meet Rootsology stage. We have the Ital Lab stage. Yes, I would love to, and we have the main stage, you know, and so we have 2 booths. We have the Conscious Reggae Party booth,
I'm coming.
and we have the Save Soil booth. So it's gonna be a lot of excitement.
I'm coming.
You know, so excuse me. On the herbology meet Rootsology stage, we have our presentation by Sharon Chambers, myself, Kathy Lennon, and Dr. Ajamu. We have Dr. Knife Kadamawe, who's presenting as well. We have Yaga Lifestyle. You got to, when you meet the Yaga Lifestyle, I interviewed him last week. You're gonna have something to say. He is. We have Paula Herlock. We have Paula Herlock. And you know, so all that is on the herbology meet Rootsology stage. So big excitement. Ital Food Lab stage, Dr. Arisa Tham, Chef Vita, Chef Troy Lee. Hello, you see if it is the food? Ask Ulutu. You see the food that's on the launch? Hey. Oh no, Theo can't stop talking about it.
Wow.
Kushites, they did the desserts. Veggie Meals on Wheels was there as well. Of course, yes. So myself and Muta Baruka will be hosting on the 15th. Looking forward to that. The artists on the main stage are I Wayne, Agent Sasco, Queen Ifrika, Ja Mason, Warrior King, Sister Carol, Jador, Natural Black, As a Lineage, Kalila Rose, Avante, Young Muta, and Dan Gio. It's gonna be hot. Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
looking
come. I'm
we're
coming.
looking forward.
And it's going to be at the Plantation Cove.
Plantation Cove in Prairie St. Anne. All right. So we're going to move right along. All right. We're going to take a pause for the cause at this time and say thanks again to everyone. I don't know if people were hearing us on. I really don't know. I know 96.1 for sure, but yeah, we do apologize over and over again for, you know, the technical difficulties that we had for the Conscious Reggae Party today. All right.
Time for the event on the 15th. Somebody.
It starts 11 a.m. It's a day and night event. It starts 11 a.m. and goes on to 11 p.m. So it's not an all night till daylight, but there'll be music after when the main stage is over.
Okay.
Sound system will be there, but I'm just saying, if you want to stay back and enjoy more food and the ambiance of the ocean and everything and just the whole energy of the festival, believe you me, you can do that. But from 11 a.m., I said, just bring your pitney them, your granny. It's a family affair from in the day and get lots of great information from all those presenters that you heard me speak about.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to take a pause for the cause. And, of course, we have the prayer line at 15 minutes after the hour 12 with Umoja, Alwyn Allen coming up. At 12:30, we have News, Sport, and City Beat. All right, 1:30, we're on the Love Bus. And then at 15 minutes to the hour of 2 o'clock, we have, what do we have? We have, I don't know.
Let's give them a surprise.
And then at 2 o'clock we pass the baton. Oh, community notice board is what we have. Oh gosh, 1:45. And then at 2 o'clock I pass the baton to, of course,
Sugar Wayne.
the great sugar to the Wayne. All right. Soon come. Pause in for the causing. Soon come.
With Rootsology, which is the in-week thriller from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Miss Harry said it never go to all weekend. We have food for thought. Your health is a wealth. Then love bus. That is a must. And not idiot thing that. Then we close it off at the end of the week with Fire Friday, which are the talk of the street. Rootsology, me say your Rootsology. Rootsology, me say your Rootsology. Isis, Miller. Isis, Miller.
You're listening to Roots 96.1 FM, owned and operated by the Mustard Seed Communities, giving voice to the voiceless.
Get the real inner city community news and be informed. You can do all that and more on City Beat, Monday to Friday at 12:45 p.m. on Roots